Hey fam, it's Crystal. You know the drill. It's our usual weekly Mind of a Creator update. I've been very good about these. So, yesterday was a void moon. You don't do things on void moons besides relax and daydream and chill and maybe do some organizing and all that kind of stuff. But void moons are supposed to be chill days. Don't know if you guys dig that astrology, but you should because it's a very handy dandy tool. This will be pretty short. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit just about some things I've got in the pipe that I want to start working on, that sort of stuff's not a whole lot going on with me. Just the usual. We're doing it, y'all. We're just kicking it forward, and I got a dentist appointment tomorrow to get my new crown put in. Yay for that. The GoFundMe is still up, so if you want to any help you can give with that, that's always appreciated. There'll be links and stuff in there. So another dentist appointment. Yay. I hate the fucking dentist. I hate the dentist, but I'm going in. I'm going in, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What else? What else? What else? That's it. My acid reflux is still pissing me off. So I need to actually, when I get off of this, I need to go and call and make that OBGYN appointment that I need to make sure to kind of, I'm diagnosing myself by going to a million fucking doctors to figure out what's wrong with my stomach. Because I had another really bad episode last night and I hate that. It just, intestinal, like, no, is it intestinal? I don't think it's intestinal. Like stomach distress sucks. It just sucks the way it just like radiates in like your whole torso. It's terrible. It's just that you think you're gonna die. You get super dramatic and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to die. And it lasted for like an hour, and then I was just done for the rest of the evening. I just got in bed. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun stuff. But anyway, actually, before we get into fun, exciting, updatey type news, I feel like we need to recognize what happened to some fellow gamers, not just gamers, just people down in Jacksonville not too long ago. Um, I said this on the Twitch stream as well. Thoughts and prayers just seems really inadequate for the loss that occurred. It's sad. It's really beyond sad. It is beyond sad. So what I will say is, if you knew the people that the two gamers that died in what happened on Jacksonville, then honor them and celebrate their life, and kind of virtual hugs and deepest condolences to their family and their friends and the people who knew them most and loved them and all that. Um, and if aside from the conversation that needs to be had, because it does, there needs to be an adult common sense conversation about guns and how we acquire them. Not that we shouldn't have them, but there should be some common sense about how you get one and who gets one. And when you get one, what are the requirements? What is the training that is there? There needs to be some common sense to that, because this kind of the ease in which you can do this now, it doesn't work because we are simply not mature enough. You're just not. We're just not. And I know a lot of gun owners are, and this is not a stab at them. You can be a responsible gun owner and still want there to be responsible gun laws. But that aside, completely aside, um, if you know someone who does not handle their emotions well, if you know someone who has been stereotyped into a box where they're not allowed to express how they're feeling because they're a guy, or because they're a girl, it doesn't even matter. Um, if you have that person in your life, and I think a lot of us do, that that they just don't, they have a really hard time with a healthy expression of emotions that are hard, help them. Help them in any way you possibly can, because that's one of the ways that we can stop this, that kind of is in our control a little bit more. If you know these people, get them the help they need. So my therapist said this to me once because I told her that I was having a bad day. I had a particularly bad depression night, and she said to me, "So what I'm hearing is that you're carrying a lot of rocks, and what happened was that one rock got in your bag and you couldn't carry it anymore." And that was a really great analogy, I thought, because tragically, this is what, and I'm not trying to excuse what he did or anything like that, but the cause of it, the horrible cause of it, probably was likely that he did not know how to handle what was going on inside of him. He did not know for whatever reason. So this was the action that he took. And it's a terrible action. And there's no excuse for it. There's just not. But if we can kind of reach people before they get to this point, then we have to. So especially to the kind of guys out there who are still stuck in this very silly kind of stereotype of men don't do this and men aren't allowed to express this way, and that fuck that. We gotta 86 that, and we gotta 86 that now. Okay, so you've got to be able to cry or to express anger in a healthy manner. You need to be able to feel the emotions that you are feeling when you have them, but you've got to do so in a healthy way. And whether that's you go to the gym and you beat the shit out of a punching bag, and then you go see a therapist, or you sit down with your friends and you literally just talk about every stupid little fucking thing that's bothering you that you're trying to deal with, you've got to have that support system. And the beautiful thing about the internet is that there are many places you can go and get that. I mean, I know it can be hard to reach out to people, so that's why I said if you know someone, go to them, because it's really hard to be vulnerable. It's terribly hard to be vulnerable. We're not comfortable in our vulnerability, and there's we don't know the strength that's there when we can kind of give into it. And it's one of the reasons why I want to be a lot more open, talking about when I have really terrible depression days, when the world just gets to be too much for me. Sometimes when you feel like, you don't know if you're just kind of going through the motions, or if you're really happy, or if you're just dealing with life and just notching off things on a to-do list, or if you're really enjoying the process. Like it's a lot. It's really a lot to kind of unpack sometimes. So it's so fucking vital that you have people that you can talk to and that you can be real with. So if you have friends like this, please, or you just know anybody in your life, please reach out to them. And if you are this person that you've kind of you're dealing with a lot, and you don't know if you can deal with kind of anything else, reach out. Do not be ashamed. Just reach out. Just reach out and get the help. There's this beautiful Reddit thread. I'm like a Reddit junkie at night when I'm supposed to be sleeping, and you're supposed to put your phone down and like do something else. I'm like fucking on Reddit. But I've seen some really beautiful Reddit threads where people have just been like, ask for help, ask for help for a variety of things, and the majority of the comments were just beautiful. They were just that's not the crap that you see on like YouTube or like at the bottom of articles sometimes. We genuinely, and I will challenge anybody on this, we genuinely as humans want to help each other. We genuinely do. There is 100% of compassion in us when we let go of our judgment, and we just see people for being human, and we genuinely want to help people as much as we're capable of extending that help. So get it. Whatever kind of help you need, however you need to reach out to people, please do. Please do, so it doesn't get to a point where you've done something you can't take back, and you've done something terrible because you couldn't deal. You don't want that. I 100% believe you. We're not born to be these evil people like that. It was just too much. It was just too much, and he made a terrible, horrible, fucked up choice that he should not have made. Um, and so it would be wonderful if we could kind of mitigate that as much as we are able until other things kind of start to make sense. So eventually, y'all, we will love each other enough. I said this on my Twitch stream, and eventually, I have high hopes that in my lifetime, we will just love each other enough. We will. Okay, so that's that. So on a more happier note, with some updates going on, I am working on making the Synarchy series into an audiobook. That is something that I absolutely want to do. I read the my first two novels to my Twitch family, and they really enjoyed it, and they said that I have a nice reading voice. So I'm going to take the first two books and I'm going to turn them into audiobooks. That will probably take me a good month to do. So you guys can kind of look for that around October. I really want to dive into that. Second thing is I'm still going through Legacy. I want to get that fan fiction in audio format for you guys. So I'll probably be recording a few more chapters of that this evening, and that will be the new content. The podcast guest that I had lined up backed out on me. I'm super salty about it. I shouldn't be, I know, but I'm a Scorpio and I'm like salty about it. So, because I was really excited about the conversation that we might have had. So, there will not be a Woo Hour podcast this month. Hopefully, next month. That's still tentative. And you guys know that I'm super picky about the guest for the Woo Hour, but it's definitely something I want to do. It's one of the reasons why I want to be able to get to a point where I can hire part-time help. I could do so much creation wise if I when I get to the point that I can hire some part-time help. And that's got kind of another thing that I want to talk about too, because you know it's twofold for me. So not only do I get to produce more content at the higher level that I really want to do, that I really want to produce for you guys, but at the same time then I get to help out people, because I know there are people in my inner circle who I know could help me, and I would love to be able to pay them for it. And I know that would be an incredible help to them as well. If I could hire them on a part-time basis to help me out doing some things, it would help with their creativity and kind of what they're struggling with. And so I would love to be able to do that. So we just have to get to the point where we've grown this community and the creative content that I'm producing right now, pretty much solo, to the point where I can do that and I can continue to help others and share amazing creative stuff with you guys and just have fun and just have fun. So I definitely, like I said, I want to grow that. I want to get more content out for you guys. There'll probably be I'm going to do a review of the Portal series. I mentioned that at a previous podcast. We're just now getting to it, kind of game review. When I get done with Vampire, myself and a fellow Hobo Nation community streamer and I are going to give a review of that game, because he and I are pretty much in agreement that we have kind of a love-hate relationship with the game Vampire. So there's that. I definitely want to be a Twitch partner one day. I do. I do. And it's a goal for me, because that I really love the community on Twitch. I love getting to interact and chill. I'm such a gamer. I'm such a geek as far as that goes. It's a great way. Yesterday, we did a stream where for the first hour, I just talked about Synarchy Book 3. And I opened up my Scrivener file and I shared scenes and I brainstormed with the chat and I kind of let them know my creative process. And I love that I was able to do that. That was so fun. So we're definitely do that again. And then we just do chill streams where I'm just fucking around in Conan Exiles and building stuff. There'll be some more videos about that too that I want to put out. And we just hang out and we just chat and talk. And it's a wonderful way to just connect with your community. And I get to meet new people and you guys that are listening and all that good stuff. So it's a good 30-hour a week commitment to stream on doing the Twitch stream, and I love it. I absolutely love doing it. So we definitely want to make partner one day, and I like having a close knit community. So I don't want to get like crazy big, but I do want to get just big enough, because really we need more emotes in the Twitch channel, guys. We need more emotes. So we play games on easy, y'all. Check us out. The schedule is a little crazy right now, so definitely give us a follow and follow me on social media as far as times go about when we're streaming. Um, there's that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? As far as the creative stuff goes, full steam ahead on Synarchy Book 3. That writing's been going really good. I'm really pleased. Knock on wood. No more writer's block. Oh my God. I just want to kind of keep this going, and I really want to have this book done by the end of the year. I'm still turning Synarchy Book 1, The Awakening, and Synarchy Book 2, The Ascension, into a TV series has been an ongoing project for like the last 10 years. The last 10 years. So I'm trying to breathe some life into that. I'm thinking about different options for that. I'm thinking about maybe we had this idea at one point to kind of, make it a Kickstarter thing and read, a couple of pages of the script each week and kind of share that and get some really cool voice actors to help out with that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm toying around with some ideas about how I can kind of breathe life back into maybe getting that made into a TV series. So we'll see. We'll see about that. There is a script. It needs some work. It admittedly needs some work. I would love to work with a team of writers on the pilot script, because I want it. It needs to be better. It needs to be a lot better than it is, and I'm not. I am confident in my writing ability, but I'm not confident enough in this. It needs something, and I don't know what it is yet. I gotta kind of figure that out. But so that's kind of in the pipe. That's a project there. What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. There's going to be some more book reviews soon. I'm reading Blake Northcott's second novel. I've got some other novels that I want to dive into, so there will definitely be some more book reviews soon. Like I said, there'll be some video game reviews. There will be some pod fix for you guys for New Content Friday. As well. Oh, I'm also going to be upgrading our Ko-fi page. So that will be another way that you can support the things I do. And that way I can give you guys rewards the same way I do on Patreon, whatever, how the fuck ever you say it over on Patreon. So remember that when you support us on Patreon, you get cool shit. You get early access. I'll write you a fan fiction. You get to hang out with us on Discord and on movie nights. You get to see my author notes. My author notes are exclusive to patrons, and they'll also be exclusive to people over on Ko-fi. I've just got to figure out how I want to do that. So Patreon is great because of the monthly, kind of thing that it offers and that sort of thing. So now that I've upgraded the Ko-fi account, I can now offer the same type of rewards, but just, we can do monthly and we can do a one-time fee. Because I completely understand that you guys might, you just love my book reviews, or you just love the pod fix, or you just love the writing, because I produce a lot of stuff, which I like and I really enjoy. So, that's an option. Or you just, you saw me on Twitch one night and you just want to, shoot off a donation real quick and you just want it to be a one-time thing. You don't want a monthly charge. I completely respect that. Totally understand. Incomes can be crazy month to month, so I totally get that. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that I have, multiple ways and avenues for you guys to support the content that you love. So I'll be working on the Ko-fi page the rest of this week to get all that set up. It's there now, so if you wanted to donate on Ko-fi, you can. So I'm just kind of upgrading it so now that there will be rewards attached to it. So if I tell you that the author notes are out, and they're exclusive for patrons and Ko-fi supporters, and then I've just got to tack a kind of a dollar value on that for the one-time thing. That's it. That's it. Make sure that you guys are giving a shout out and listening to the Who Would Win podcast if you like geeky debates between fictional characters. It's amazing. I'm so excited and honored that I get to be their moderator. I am their official moderator. James and Jay are great. I love that I'm also now a part of the Who Would Win family. So that has been amazing. They're doing amazing things. There are Who Would Win live shows coming up in November in Nashville and Huntsville, Alabama. November 6th and 7th. So check out the Who Would Win website, designed by yours truly, by the way. That's also a thing I do. That's it. That's it. And TwitchCon. TwitchCon is coming up. So that's what your donations go to this month, guys, by the way. So anybody who's tossing us donations and support that is going towards the TwitchCon event that is coming up in October. And I'm super, super stoked about that and all the fun stuff. And I got so many ideas in my head. Like I want to get a video camera and do some like live streaming from TwitchCon and stuff. I'm just creative content producer, guys. I just want to give you guys a high value of stuff and have fun doing it and all that good shit. So that's it. That's it. This is long enough. Another little 20-minute update. I love your faces. Follow me on Twitter at RiderStreamer. The website will let you buy the ebooks and keep you up to date with all the writing. You can still follow along as I write the novel and the podcast and the podfix. All that are in the Mind of Crystal Storm. There's a YouTube channel. We're Patreon, Mind of a Creator, Ko-fi, Mind of a Creator, and that's it. And I'll put all this shit down in the notes as well. All right, that's it. We're done. I'm out. I love your faces. Be awesome to each other. Create stuff. Yes, creativity is the best. All right, we out.